That is also a 660, Nick. 660. If you get the steal wrong, that is minus points as well. There are no challenges at present, though I really want to get flags for future TPTs that you can just throw at your camera and see what happens. But though people have challenged this year, I lie. There have been.
What does that mean? Challenge?
Nothing. I'm just being a jerk and stalling for time as Nick logs into the buzzer. That's all. All right, let's get a test buzz in. Aaron. Petros. Oh, once Allison.
Sorry, getting my window here to reset the buzzer. I lost my buzzer tab. There we go.
Okay. You are good to go. There you go. Petros, thank you. Nick. Merle. Thank you. Jason. Richard. And is it Javed? Is that the correct pronunciation?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, Javed. Excellent. The other thing, we'll keep everyone on mute unless they're about to answer. So I'll mute you now, Javed. You are muted. You're good to go. I will read the category title, hopefully before each clue, just so to remind you. Sometimes I forget. Reminder for everyone, I am probably the least learned person on this Zoom, so I may mispronounce words. If I do, I will spell them out. So I will spell them out in whole. I did try to find a game board with words I know. So there's that. I love these categories, to be quite honest. So hopefully they are the same to you. And we'll start. We'll start with word puzzles. Word puzzles. So you'll see how this one works. There's no clue included in the board. And reminder, this is from 2018, this board. Game boards from 2018, just for context, to understand any specific year questions. So, 1 point. Said of someone not paying attention. Cumulus, Pate, Cirrus. Said of someone not paying attention. Nick.
Head in the clouds?
That is correct for 1 point. I'm a big fan of this category. Word puzzles. From The Weatherman, a low, PhD, BA, zilch. From The Weatherman, a low, PhD, BA, zilch. 5, 4, 3, 2. Nick?
Degree?
Degree. There's a little bit more. I'll give you a chance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, minus 2 points. Minus 2. We go over to All About That Bays, Jason and team. I'll read it one more time for you. From The Weatherman, a low, PhD, BA, zilch.
So zilch is 0, right? But
something degree like sub degree 0 or.
Oh wait, so the low, what is that?
What's the low? Something degree 0.
I mean, I don't want to lose points so we don't know the answers. So,
Javed, the low is throwing us off a bit here. All right, we're not. I don't think we have. We don't have it here.
You were very, very close. 2 degrees above 0.
Yep.
2 degrees above 0. I think this category is coming into focus more and more as we get through a couple of clues. Word puzzles. To reach a logical, we'll restart. To reach a logical conclusion. 2-2. To reach a logical conclusion. 2-2. TOO. 5, 4, 3, 2. Javed? Unmute when you have a chance.
Deduce?
Deduce is incorrect. Good guess, but incorrect. Minus 3 points there. Pass it over to Seek, Think, Destroy. I'll read one last time. To reach a logical conclusion. 2-2. TOO.
Any guesses?
Your blank stare was amazing, Petros.
No, I got nothing.
Yes.
Not a thing.
TOO. I think we're gonna pass. We're passing, Dan.
I think you put 2 and 2 together there, Petros.
Was it 4?
No, put 2 and 2 together. Put 2 and 2 together. That's the phrase. I love you, Petros. Word puzzles for 4 points. A miraculous ability. Ambulation, H2O. Aaron.
Walking on water.
That is correct for 4 points. Word puzzles for 5 points. A 2-word college major. Uncle, Hermana, mutter, Fratello. A two-word college major. Uncle, O-N-C-L-E. Hermana, mutter, M-U-T-T-E-R. Fratello, F-R-A-T-E-L-L-O. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. International relations. International relations. All right, maybe I like that better than you guys did. I enjoyed that category. European cities. European cities is up next. For 1 point. On the Douro River, D-O-U-R-O, Porto lives up to its name in many ways, making and exporting the fine port wines of this nation. On the Aaron.
Portugal.
That is correct for 1 point. European cities for 2 points. Wenceslas Square is a popular tourist area in this city on the Vidava River. Thank you, Merle, for
Prague.
Prague is correct. That's where my brother got engaged to his now wife. European cities for 3 points. In Krakow, Poland, you'll find the former factory, now a museum, of this righteous businessman. In Krakow, Poland, you'll find Petros.
Schindler.
Schindler is correct for 3 points. European cities. In 2017, 65,000 had to be evacuated from their homes as a World War II bomb was defused in this German city. Sorry, there's characters after that. In 2017, 65,000 had to be evacuated from their homes as a World War II bomb was defused in this German city. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Frankfurt, Germany. And for your 5 points, known for an 1814 treaty signing, this city is about 30 miles northwest of Brussels. Aaron.
Ghent.
That is correct. The Treaty of Ghent. All right. Pro baseball teams. When they started to play in 1995, they had a devil of a name. When they started to play, Nick?
Tampa Bay Devil Rays.
Tampa Bay Devil Rays, Tampa Bay Rays, both acceptable answers. Pro baseball teams, 2 points. This team's offices are on West Camden Street. This team's offices, Javed.
The Orioles, Baltimore. Orioles.
Yep, Orioles is correct for 2 points. Pro baseball teams for 3 points. In 2017, their 104 wins led the majors, but they came up 1 win short in the World Series. Richard.
The LA Dodgers.
That is correct for 3 points. Pro baseball teams for 4 points. The team that began life in Canada in 1969 is today known as this. Petros.
The Washington Nationals.
That is correct. Formerly the Montreal Expos. 5 points. This West Coast team is the only one whose team, city, and name are both in Spanish. This West Coast team, Richard.
The San Diego Padres.
That is correct for 5 points. Well done. All right. We finish with historic fill in the quote. Historic fill in the quote. My daughter's watch is currently calling my cell phone. That can be good, but my wife will get it. Historic fill in the quote. Douglas MacArthur, March 20th, 1942. I shall blank. Douglas MacArthur, March 20, 1942. I shall, Richard.
Return.
Return is correct. Historic fill in the quote. Sir Isaac Newton. If I have seen further, it is by standing on the blank of giants. If Aaron.
Shoulders.
That is correct for 2 points. 3 points. Churchill. From Stettin in the Baltic to Trieste in the Adriatic. This has descended across the continent. From Stettin in the Baltic to Trieste in the Adriatic. This, meaning what the word is. There you go, Richard.
Aaron Curtin.
That is correct for 3 points. Historic fill in the quote. Woodrow Wilson in a war message to Congress. The world must be made safe for blank. Woodrow Wilson. Aaron.
Democracy.
Democracy is correct. You and Richard both now out of this category. For 5 points. At a 1962 press conference, you won't have blank to kick around anymore. Petros.
Dick Nixon.
Dick Nixon is absolutely correct for 5 points. We head to our first pub trivia with a score of 30-11. See, Think, Destroy above all about that Bays, but we continue on here. April 12th, these are worth 3 points apiece, 2 answers per 5. April 12th, 2011 marked the 150th anniversary of what event in U.S. history? April 12th, 2011 marked the 150th anniversary of what event in U.S. history? Aaron?
Boston Marathon.
That is incorrect, minus 3 points. April 12th, 2011 marked the 150th anniversary of what event in the U.S. history? Jason and team, this is over to you. For
This
potential
happened
steal.
in the Civil War for sure, but what on April 12th? That's really specific, right?
Well, it's
It
got
isn't secession, but I don't think we should take a risk if you don't know it. Yeah, it's
Come up with
fine.
events, but nothing I feel confident in.
Yeah,
Javed, any
No, I mean, I was thinking Civil War, but let's pass.
passing?
It is the official start of the Civil War, April 12th, 1861. As a boy, Louisiana Governor Pioche Jindal named himself Bobby after a character on what sitcom? As a boy, Louisiana Governor Pioche Jindal named himself Bobby after a character on what sitcom? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. As a handy rhyme tells us, how many months have 31 days? As a handy rhyme tells us, how many months have 31 days? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7. After the buzzer, Richard, I apologize. 7 months have 31 days. 7 months. All right. 3 more to go. No, 2 more to go in this one. As a token of goodwill in 1909, the city of Tokyo donated to the United States 2,000 what? Merle?
Cherry trees.
That is correct for 3 points. Any avid, longtime Twitterer knows the maximum number of characters allowed for a single tweet was what before current? Aaron?
140.
140 is correct. Currently 280. So more nonsense can be tweeted out by everyone. All right. I'm one of those people. Don't you worry. I'm putting myself firmly in there. All right. Here we go. 5 more questions. The Congress member who officially assists a majority or minority leader has what violent sounding title? Petros.
Whip.
The whip. They have to whip up votes. For 3 points. The conquistadors were 16th century New World adventurers native to what European country? Aaron.
Spain.
Spain is correct. The controversial 1915 movie, The Birth of a Nation, depicts what historical event? The controversial 1915 movie, The Birth of a Nation, depicts what historical event? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Civil War. Second Civil War question here in a set of 10. The copying method that gave rise to Xerox, xerography, derives its name from Greek words meaning what? The copying method, Merle.
Dry writing.
That is correct for 3 points. I did not know that one. Pretty cool. The cover of what band's debut album appropriately features a picture of the ill-fated Hindenburg? The cover of what band's, Aaron?
Led Zeppelin.
That is correct for 3 points. 2 more to go. The dandelion gets its name from the corruption of the French phrase meaning lions what? Dandelion gets its name from the corruption of the French phrase meaning lions what? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lion's tooth. Lion's tooth. Dandelion. The dapper board game mascot, Mr. Monopoly, typically wears what over his eye? Jason?
Monocle.
A monocle is correct for 3 points. 45-14, we head back to Jeopardy for Double Jeopardy. And we start with extinct peoples. Extinct peoples. And we start with 2 points. The ruins of Chan Chan in Peru are what's left of the Chimu, who in the 15th century were conquered by this empire. Aaron.
The Inca Empire.
That is correct for 2 points. Extinct peoples. The Pansphaleia of Florida are gone, but their name lives on, sort of, in the name of this panhandle city. The Pansphaleia. Aaron?
Pensacola.
That is correct. You are now out of this category. That was worth 4 points. 2010 saw the passing of the last of the Bow people, who had lived for millennia on the Andaman Islands in this ocean. 2010 saw the passing. Merle?
The Indian.
That is correct for 6 points. Extinct peoples. The Morini Celts of Gaul revolted against this empire in 30 BC, and that's the last anyone heard of the Morini. Richard.
Roman.
Roman Empire is correct. A triple stumper on the show. Extinct peoples for 10 points. Europeans found the Beothuk on this Canadian island around 1500. Being found was not good for the Beothuk. Europeans found the Beothuk, B-E-O-T-H-U-K, on Merle.
Newfoundland.
That is correct for 10 points. Odd titled top 40 hits. Odd titled top 40 hits. Jim Stafford of Spiders and Snakes fame warned us in 1975, hit that your bulldog drinks this luxurious French wine. Jim Stafford of Spiders and Snakes fame warned us in a 1975 hit that your bulldog drinks this luxurious French wine. 5, 4, Aaron?
Champagne.
Champagne is correct for 2 points. Odd title. I have a Jim Stafford as my uncle, not the man who sang this song, Jim Stafford. His last name backwards is Doctor of Fats. Ours is not. Odd title, top 40 hits. Odd title, top 40 hits for 4 points. This sibling duo, Karen and Richard, were on top of the world with Merle?
The Carpenters.
That is correct. Well done. With calling occupants of interplanetary craft is the name of the song. 6 points. In 2016, DNCE hit the charts wanting us to have this by the ocean. Aaron?
Cake.
Cake by the ocean, which was a euphemism, but yet my kids still screamed it from the back of our car until I had to shut off the song. Odd title, top 40 hits. Odd title, top 40 hits. The bones of this rap group got the whole skeleton together for their first top 40 hit, Thuggish Ruggish Bone. Nick?
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
That we'll see you at the crossroads. That is correct. Bone Thugs and Harmony. All right. Final one. Odd titled top 40 hits. This comedy duo had top 40 hits like Sister Mary Elephant and Basketball Jones featuring Tyrone Shoelaces. This comedy duo had top 40 hits like Nick.
Is it Cheech and Chong?
It is, in fact, Cheech and Chong. Well done. My father used to run around the house singing Basketball Jones before my rec basketball games, and then would continue to sing it while coaching. Did not go over well. And anyway, they just did a remake of that for Love and Basketball. Was it Love and Basketball? I forget who did it, but they did in the early 2000s. Literary love triangles. Literary love triangles. So I am going to give you a clue here. It's 2 names and then the character they're looking for. 2 names and then the character they're looking for. For 2 points. Rhett Butler, Ashley Wilkes, her. Rhett Butler, Aaron.
Scarlett O'Hara.
That is correct for 2 points. Literary love triangles for 4 points. Edward Cullen, Jacob Black, her. Edward Cullen, Jacob Black, Aaron.
Bella Swan.
That is correct. Is that that's vampires, right?
It's Twilight. Yep.
Okay. Never know anyone's last names. And come on. And I don't read books, so that might be a problem too. Literary love triangles for 6 points. Wesley, Prince Humperdinck, this Princess Bride. Wesley, Prince Humperdinck, Nick.
Princess Buttercup.
That is correct. Marriage brings us together today. Literary love triangles. And again, I know the movie, not the book. Literary love triangles. Catherine Earnshaw, Edgar Linton, him. Catherine Earnshaw, Edgar Linton, him. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Aaron for absolutely no points.
Wuthering Heights, guy.
What's the answer? I mean, you can't just throw out the novel.
Oh, Heathcliff. Sorry.
Thank you. There you go. Not worth 8 points, but you still got it right. You can sleep soundly tonight. Literary love triangles for 10 points. In this novel, Jake Barnes, Lady Brett Ashley, Robert Cohn. In this novel, Jake Barnes, Lady Brett Ashley, Robert Cohn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Aaron? Nothing on this one? The sun also rises. The sun also rises. New careers. New careers is our final Jeopardy category. With a certification from the ICF, you can become not a football or hockey one, but a life one of these. With certification from the Jason?
Coach.
Coach, a life coach is correct. The ICF. New careers, 4 points. The SEIA, the Industries Association for this type of power, says business is booming. The SEIA, the Industries Association for this type of power, says business is booming. 5. Aaron?
Solar?
Solar is correct for 4 points. New careers for 6 points. If gaming is your thing, perhaps check out careers in VR, virtual reality, or AR, this related type. Jason?
Augmented reality.
That is correct for 6 points. You are now out of this category. New careers. The next decade or so is expected to bring 25% more jobs in this kind of care, like for the company Home Instead. The next decade or so is expected to bring 25% more jobs in this kind of care. Aaron?
Hospice or palliative care?
I will accept senior care, elder care, palliative care, all of the above is correct. New careers, 10 points. So much power saying I'll accept an answer, right? Like just right there. New careers, 10 points. The Wall Street Journal says this field of making sure your company follows rules and regs is red hot. The Wall Street Journal, Javed.
Compliance.
That is correct for 10 points. Well done. We head to pub trivia, 121 to 40. Let's have some fun with pub trivia. Some fun with pub trivia. All right. Here we go. At birth, Hillary Clinton was given what middle name? At birth, Aaron.
Rodham?
That is incorrect. We pass over to All About That Bays. At birth, Hillary Clinton was given what middle name?
So Rodham was her maiden name, right? But
I would have buzzed in with Rodham. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know it's her maiden name, so I don't know her. Yeah.
Pass.
Yeah.
Pass. Diane.
Pass.
Hillary Diane Rodham. At Chicago's Museum of Science and let me rephrase. At Chicago's Museum of Science and Industry, the Tesla coil is used to simulate what natural event? At Chicago's Museum of Science and Industry, Petros?
Lightning.
That is correct. A lightning storm. At 5 feet 11 inches, Michelle Obama is tied with whom for tallest first lady? Petros.
Eleanor Roosevelt.
That is correct for 6 points. Had no idea. At his 2011 Comedy Central roast, who playfully compared his famous hair to that of a wet raccoon? At his Javed.
Barack Obama.
That is incorrect.
Compared to Trump's hair, no.
So you have the right answer there, but you said the wrong person.
You said who compared.
Who playfully compared his? Oh yeah, actually both are correct. The question's phrased wrong. You're correct. You said both names. 6 points awarded to you. Yes, I said who playfully compared his famous hair to that of a wet raccoon. So two answers. Merle's stirring the drink over there. He's
Almost
stirring-
feels like 12 points, to be honest.
Fair. I will take that under advisement and we'll adjust accordingly afterwards. That's well played. At the 2010 VMAs, who picked up her Video of the Year award wearing a dress fashioned out of raw? Richard.
Kanye?
Kanye is incorrect, minus 6 points. At the 2010 VMAs, who picked up her Video of the Year award wearing a dress fashioned out of raw meat?
Oh,
Was
Gaga.
Lady Gaga. Gaga.
is that
dear.
Lady Gaga?
Yes, of course, Petros. You should be the one to say it because you're so excited about it, but you have to say it with no snark at all.
Dan, the answer is Lady Gaga.
That is correct. Well played, Petros. I'm proud of you. All right. Last one in this first set of 5. At the end of The Breakfast Club, Molly Ringwald gives Judd Nelson her what? At the end of The Breakfast Club, Molly Ringwald gives Jed Nelson her what? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She puts it in his hand. She folds it up. It's her diamond earring. Her diamond earring she gives to him. All right. Next set of 5. There was a spelling bee question, but it's not formed correctly. I was going to plug that we're doing a virtual spelling bee here at Kaplan and make you guys all watch, but it's not going to work out. Petrus just saying no. No, thanks. Appreciate the support. No more MCAT for you. Anyway, here we go. At whose presidential library may visitors listen to a copy of the infamous smoking gun tape? At whose presidential library may visitors listen to a copy of the infamous smoking gun tape? Javed.
Richard Nixon.
That is a second Nixon answer of this match, and that is correct. ATMs in London that offer instructions in Cockney slang ask for your Huckleberry Finn instead of your what? Aaron.
Your pin.
That is correct for 6 points. Attempting to liken the phone to a newborn baby, the engineer who sent the first text message in the US wrote what? Attempting to like it. Jason.
Hello World.
Hello World is incorrect.
Yeah.
Minus 6 points. Pass it over to See Think Destroy. Attempting to liken the phone to a newborn baby, the engineer who sent the first text message in the US wrote what?
Haven't a clue, but it would be funny if today, like, the first emoji was just a crying face.
Yeah, like a wow.
I really have no idea.
Nothing.
We'll pass.
Burp.
Burp. Ah,
All right, 2 more to go. Author and etiquette guru Judith Martin wrote a newspaper column under the pen name Miss What? Author and etiquette. Merle.
Miss Manners.
Miss Manners is correct. Ballerina Sarah Lane made headlines by claiming that Natalie Portman only did 5% of the dancing in what film? Jason.
Black Swan.
Black Swan is correct for 6 points. That brings us to a close here. 145 to 46. We continue on with TPT this week and into next, and then we will have final standings. Points and point differentials will matter, and we will go from there. Thanks so much for playing, everybody.
Good job, guys.
Thanks.
good game,
great
everyone. Good seeing
Appreciate it.
everybody.